Hello everybody, this is Reza Durrani, Microsoft Business Applications MVP. In this video, I will do an overview of a new application that I will be sharing with the community. The application is called the Coronavirus Tracker. So firstly, the data for this system is coming from a service which has been implemented by the Center of Science and Engineering, Johns Hopkins University. All the data for the coronavirus tracking is coming from WHO, US CDC, China NHC, and so on and so forth. So a lot of good data sources are available here, and the service that's available has an endpoint, and this is the endpoint that my solution will be leveraging to pull the information of tracking information related to the coronavirus. So if I start the application, it's called Coronavirus Tracker. The landing screen for this application gives us a overview of all the cases. This is a current number of cases that's available as of now. As you can see, we have so many confirmed cases, recovered cases, and so many deaths throughout the globe. I also have a gallery that lists out country-wise how many cases, country and region-wise, how many cases related to confirmed, recovered, and deaths associated with the virus. We have a static Bing map that plots out the points. Again, the points are dependent upon the data source, of course. The static map for Bing only allows 50 points to be displayed, and hence I have a maximum of 50 points displayed at one time. However, if I drill through the information, so for example, I want to look at China. So if I look at China, it's only going to give me the information related to China. And if I want to further drill down, so let's say I want to know all the cases in Bai, I just select that and it takes me to that point on the map. The map is automatically zoomed based on the data set that is provided to it. But if you would like to enable manual zooming, you can actually do that. So you can zoom completely outwards or you can zoom inwards. But please note that the map would be centered depending upon the number of points that's available. In this scenario, because I drilled down to a particular region or a province, it only has 1 point, so zooming in and zooming out seems seamless in this scenario. I'm going to switch back to auto zoom. So the first screen basically gives you a complete overview of what's going on with the coronavirus, and you can go ahead and drill down by country. You can drill down by region if it is available. You can also go ahead and drill down by case type. So for example, if I would like to know how many deaths have occurred sadly in US, I can just search for US deaths, and we have sadly as of now 17 deaths. And these are the different regions that have been marked out on the map, including the number of people who've passed away. So this gives you a complete insights into the data set that's available. Additionally, what you can also do is you can send a notification email of what you have filtered on this map. So for example, if I would like to share this information with someone, I can just go to email, and this will take me to the email screen. The map that was available is right here. It's an attachment. It gives me the breakdown depending upon what I selected. So my criteria was deaths, US, and all regions, and sadly we have 17 deaths, so those are reported right here. And I can send this to any user of choice within my organization or outside my organization. So I'm going to add this user, so I'm going to send an email out to this email address, and this is COVID-19 US update. So maybe I want to send this email out. If I just hit send, this will go ahead and send the email out. Okay, I will show you how this email looks like. I'm trying to open the email in a separate browser window. I'm going to show it to you shortly. And this is what the email will look like. So it gives me the breakdown, my subjects right here, and I have that same map available, and I can click on it and see what's the exact information that I was looking at on my Power App. So that's the first screen, which is the home screen. The second screen in question is called the Around Me screen. Okay, and what this does is this will track your current location. Of course, you need to have your location services enabled, and it will let you know the cases that are around the location that I have specified in a 50-mile radius to begin with, but I can change this to up to 100 miles. So right now I'm actually in San Diego, California, and it's showing my location on the map right here. And in a 100-mile radius around me, there are 20 cases that are confirmed. One person has thankfully recovered, and so far, thankfully, no deaths around where I am. So it can actually track your location, and it can let you know all the cases around you. Same scenario here, you can filter this to confirmed cases, you can zoom in, zoom out, and exactly the same way you can send an email notification out to anyone if you need to regarding what you're looking at on the around me screen. So that's screen number 2. Screen number 3 is honestly an optional screen, but what I did here is I used Power Virtual Agents, which is the chat bot functionality in the Power Platform. So I brought that functionality into Power Apps. One of the cool features of Power Virtual Agents is you can import Q&A pages from the web. So I actually pulled Q&A information from the WHO website. And now what users can do is they can chat with this bot. So I can say, okay, what is coronavirus? So what is coronavirus? If it matches any of the topics that I provided, it's going to give me a response regarding, what this virus is about. Additionally, should I wear a mask? Should I be wearing a mask to protect myself from the coronavirus, and so on and so forth. And you can train this bot, you can add more information to this bot, and you can grow this bot further. So just wanted to show that we have this capability as well, wherein you can build a bot and just add it to this app. Screen number 4 is a basic public advice information that I pulled down from the World Health Organization website. And there is a backend data source for this. I just plugged in the information there, and the app reads data from that data set. I will do a separate video where I talk about how to set this entire application up. So for now, I'm just going to move ahead through the different screens. So we looked at the home screen, we looked at the around me screen, the chatbot, the videos, of course the notification screen where you can send notifications, and finally we have the settings screen where you can change a few things here. First thing is the default map style is Arial with labels. So if you would like a different map style, for example, if I want to have a canvas light map experience, if I set this and if I head back to my home screen, the map will change to canvas light. So there are different map styles that you can pick from, and you can change these map styles. Also, the around me screen tracks your location, but what if you want to have a different location that you would like to track? In that scenario, what you can do is you can specify an address. Now, you have to specify the latitude and longitude, so I know it's not very straightforward. So if you click on get coordinates, this will take you to Bing Maps, and you can enter the address that you are looking out for. So let's say I pick 1 Microsoft Way, and if I right click on the point, I get the latitude and the longitude associated with the point that I can copy. And if I head back to my app, if I just copy and paste the latitude and the longitude associated with the address in question, if I hit set, this will actually change the around me location now to the specified address. And if I head back to around me now, you will notice that it's actually now pointing to the Microsoft office in Seattle. So that's where it's mapped this address, and it is telling me all the confirmed cases around this location, which is a lot. It's 108 right now. And if I go to all, this will show me all the confirmed cases in a 100-mile radius around the location that I have specified. So this is what basically the application does. In the gallery on the right hand side, where it's giving you a breakdown of all the cases, there is also a pin icon right here. So if you click on this, it will actually take you to Bing Maps, where you can go ahead and dynamically move across, zoom in, zoom out, change the pitch, your role, set additional points. So if you really need a truly dynamic map, you can go ahead and leverage this. If not, the static map is going to give you more or less all the information that you need. So this was my video on the overview of what this application does. It basically helps you to track cases across the globe, live data almost coming through from the service from the Johnson State University. We have the home screen that gives you all the tracking information for all the cases worldwide. You can also go to the Around Me screen and get cases around you or around a specific address that you want to specify. You can use the bot additionally if you want to add the Q&A experience for your users, and then you can send notifications and you can change a few basic settings for this application. Microsoft last week also released an application called Crisis Communications. If you have not checked that out, please do. It's a really cool app that enables you to communicate to your employees. This was an application that probably is you can use as an add-on to the crisis communication application, because in this scenario your users can truly experience what and track the coronavirus live. Thank you so much for watching this video. My second video is going to show how we are going to set up this application in your tenant. Thank you.